All right, guys, what's going on? Today I'm going to do something that I don't think anyone has done yet, and that is LinkedIn article walkthroughs. This is going to be a series because, as you know, if you make videos and you put them on YouTube or if you put them anywhere on social media, you can't just make one. You've got to make a series of them. You've got to show up all the time and you've got to be consistent. So we're going to do a bit of a series. Today's video is going to be a double article. So I'm going to go through two today. And it is all about how you can use faceless video content to grow your business, to get more sales, and to just dominate your industry. So right now, you're probably wondering, well, if this is the case, why are you making a video, screen recording it with your face on camera? And to that, I say, well, you can actually combine the two because this is for my personal brand. And I'm going to show you some examples and things like that throughout this series to show you that faceless videos are the answer. But in this video specifically, I'm going to walk you through why a faceless video content creation process is the right strategy for every B2B company out there right now, and even a B2C. And guys, most people don't want to be on camera, which is why this is a nice alternative to the people that are camera shy or are worried about the background or what they look like or what they sound like. Or maybe you've been sunburnt on your face like I have, and you don't want to make a video because everyone will laugh at you. And so in that case, you can make faceless video content. And in fact, guys, it's actually much better most of the time than, on camera video content, because firstly, it's easy to make. Secondly, you can make more of it without using up any of your time. Third, all the mental stress of being a content creator is just gone out the window because you don't have to worry about creating the video content yourself, your background, showing up every day, being consistent, because someone else can do it, a team, which I'll go into detail in this video. And also, guys, you can control the transitions and things like that, so you can actually make the videos fun. Not everyone is an internet personality or, a video personality. Not everyone can have a nice squiff of their hair like this to get attention, So, this is why I wanted to go through this video. This actually annoying me, I'm not going to lie. This is why I want to go through this video, guys, without stuttering too much and explain to you why you need a strategy like this and why it's going to work. And before I get going, this strategy, the process, this series is based on real hardcore evidence and proof and case studies. We've worked with a lot of clients over the past couple of years. We've managed to win multi-million-dollar contracts. The most recent one was a $4.3 million per year contract for a cybersecurity company using this method and this process. This isn't a new get-rich-quick scheme or something like that. It's an actual process. It's a strategy that every single company needs to have. You're going to learn exactly why over these next few days and weeks as I commit to this process of giving you guys breakdowns on the articles. So let's get going. It's a little bit noisy where I'm at. Hopefully you can't hear it. CapCut's going to do the editing for me so that the audio in the background, the construction site next door, is not heard. And let's get going without any distractions. So faceless video content creation. This is the game changer that you have been overlooking all your life. I know a lot of people say that faceless videos, if it's faceless, you don't get to know, like, and trust people, or your audience can't get to know, like, and trust you. You can't resonate with your audience. You're not humanized, etc., etc. Well, to that I say, guys, there is so many multi-million-dollar and billion-dollar companies out there that use mascots, and you don't even know who the face of the brand is, and they're a billion-dollar company, and they use, just their imagery. Okay, Jollibee in the Philippines, everyone knows what that looks like, but who really, owns it? No one knows the face of the brand, really. McDonald's, who really owns it? Usually it's a group of key decision makers that run these companies. They're faceless. They've got mascots or avatars or something like that. So that's what I'll say on that note. Let's get going. Now, have you ever felt stressed setting up a video shot? I know I have. I know I never used to like making videos. Even now, I stutter and I still tend to worry about my background, what I look like. I felt very stressed about doing it a long time ago. These days, I just don't care anymore because I'm a bit older. I always used to think, is there an easier way? Especially when I used to have clients when I was running a Facebook ads agency. I wanted to make ads with them speaking and they just didn't want to do it. Most people don't like being on camera. So I was thinking, is there an easier way for me to make videos without having to get the client on camera? And luckily with AI, there is a much easier way to do it, which I'll explain to you throughout this series. But the main thing that this really is faceless video content. It is video content that doesn't require you to be on camera or show your face or to touch a microphone. These are not animated explainer videos. Let me get that clear. Those are boring. I don't think anyone's really bought from an animated explainer video ever. Like when I watch them, it looks childish and you're trying to sell to like corporate decision makers. Yeah, maybe it's good for explain things a little bit, but let's be honest, guys, no one really cares and they don't look that good. Okay, so faceless videos are the answer. Now, the pressure of appearance, we've all been there, the pressure to look perfect on camera, like I was saying earlier. It's very daunting. It puts you off. It makes you procrastinate. You want to sound smart on camera. You don't want to stutter. You don't want awkward pauses. You want to make sure it gets edited well, finding the right angle, lighting, what you're wearing. It can be so overwhelming, especially as a business owner. You got other things to worry about. But there is a way to sidestep all of this, and that is through faceless video content. These are the reasons why faceless videos are the thing that is going to change everything for you. Firstly, stress-free production. You don't have to worry about being on camera. You don't have to worry about recording the same video 10, 20, 30 times. You don't have to worry about your hair being out of place like me, right? You just hit record. Content does its thing, right? In fact, you don't even have to hit record. You just get a team of editors to do it, which I'll explain to you in this series. Next up, speedy content creation. Guys, when I want to make videos myself, I have to actually sit down and create the video, and then I've got to edit it or get someone on my team to edit it, and then I've got to cut it down into shorts and blah, blah, blah. Maybe I'll batch record a few videos. It takes up a lot of time. It's almost like going into a meeting each time you have a video because you've got to talk a lot, uses up a lot of my energy. And I'm like 50-50 with introverted, extrovertedness. So, it takes a long time to do it. But with faceless video content creation, especially with AI now, I can just clone my voice and I can just get my team to create an endless amount of video content, and I can just sit around at the beach and drink a cocktail, right? If I wanted to do that, I could technically do it. My team could do that, right? So it's speedy, it's fast. You don't have to wait a long time either because you have a certain process in place to create this video content, right? It makes it faster, easier. Doesn't matter if it's animations or AI or slideshows or whatever it is, or screen recordings like this with a cloned voice. Doesn't matter. You can do it without wasting your time, which is really what we all want to do, right? Some like the big business out there in the world, they create content and things like that, obviously, but it's not necessarily because they want to make more profits all the time, especially if you're a business owner. Sometimes you've already got the money coming in and the calls are getting booked. You just want more time in your day, and this is what's going to give you that time. Third, clear, direct messaging. There's nothing easier than writing a script and then making it into a faceless video with the exact words that you want, making the exact points that you want to point to people or give people, right? You don't rant and rave like you do or like you would on a video, just like I am today. And this is an unedited video, guys, because I want to show you what it's like to actually record a video, a real life human person, not just an avatar and not some guru or some superstar who's really good on camera, just a normal, average person. It's not very clear. You end up ranting, but with a faceless video, you can be direct and you don't have to worry about what you look like when you're saying it. Consistency as well. We can create videos with a team. You can make 1 a day, 2 a day, 3 a day, 4 a day, the sky's the limit, right? You can be consistent with it. When you're a creator and you're making the videos yourself, sometimes you're just going to get tied up with other things in life, especially if you are the business owner or one of the decision makers, right? Your time is spent on much bigger picture things. Sometimes you're going to miss that Friday afternoon when you're making your YouTube videos. In fact, if it's a Friday afternoon, why would you even make it Friday afternoon? That's when you're going to go out for the weekend, right? Let's be honest. So you don't have to worry about the batching. You don't have to worry about missing the targets. You don't have to worry about all that stuff. It's just you're able to be consistent, sharp every day, and you can schedule it with software. Also, it's for everyone. So it doesn't matter if you're a big company, if you're a personal brand, a service provider, you sell products, you're a software company, financial advisor, mortgage broker, accountant, whatever. The same method applies to everyone, and it can be applied to everyone. You need content in order for your ads to work, in order for your cold outreach to work. The first thing anyone's going to do is look at your website, look at your products, your services, look at your social media. They're going to do some research first before they buy. So your content is going to help guide them buying from you. Plus, your content builds trust. Let's be honest, right? Yes, it is definitely well worth being on camera as well to build your personal brand, to build trust, just like what I am doing today. But you've also built trust mostly by helping people solve their problems. So you can have faceless content or avatars. You can create content that doesn't require you to be on camera that also builds trust. Okay. So I get it. Showing up in person, being the face of your brand, it feels really important. It's good for status. Everyone's going to know who you are and everything. Why would you just want to make a faceless video? Like, what's the point? Like that defeats the purpose. Why get rich if no one knows who you are? I get it. Right. But if it's stopping you from producing, maybe it's time to rethink, because you're probably not even making the video content that you need to make. You probably don't have a big YouTube channel. You're probably not posting content on LinkedIn each day. You're probably not posting on Facebook. You're probably not really a personal brand anyway, right? So being off camera allows you to build that brand at least. And Plus, in terms of status, well, if your brand and your logo is slapped across every area of the web, everyone's going to associate that to you. So it doesn't matter if you're the one on camera or not. People will still probably invite you for interviews and podcasts every now and then because they've seen your brand, your company brand. So how does this work, the creation of faceless video content? Because obviously it requires some effort and skill, kind of. Okay, so when diving into faceless video content, there are a few essential steps that you cannot skip. Okay, these are all quite obvious once you go through them, but let's go. Script writing. So you obviously need someone to script the videos. If you're doing this yourself, you can sit down and write the video script yourself. Okay, we have frameworks and script templates and things like that you can get in a free school community. Click the link in the description below this video. You can join that community. All the frameworks are in there. So for your ads, for your video sales letters, for your short form content, etc. Right. The point is, you need someone to script it. If it's not you, hire someone to do it. It can be a virtual assistant, but really you want someone with a bit of writing expertise. You don't want to just have someone writing it with AI, because we all know if you just create content with AI, it sucks. Okay, it gets very old and it's very obvious. Okay, so you need someone that can tell stories, can do research, and who obviously knows your product or service. Next up, voiceovers. So back in the day, before AI, you would get a voiceover, you'd pay someone to do this. These days, you can clone a voice or you can create your own voiceover without having to get an actor, which is awesome. All right, it saves you a ton of money. And even better, if you can put your own voice on it, doesn't matter what accent. You could have a funny accent just like me. You can put your own voice on it and it sounds like you're the one narrating the videos. No one is none the wiser. And when they get on the phone with you, it's almost as if they've been hearing from you all of this time. And like I said, you've been sitting on the beach, right? Next up, once you've got the audio for the voiceover, so you've scripted it, you've got the audio, you can then edit the video. What we do at Video CEOs at my company is we give the audio as well as the script to the video editors, and they just work their magic. If you're going to do it yourself, you can either hire a video editor who has that skill set along with all the software and the tools, because AI software, it can be quite expensive, as well as like some of the video editing software. So you're probably going to pay a pretty penny for it. And obviously you're going to have to manage them and organize them, but whatever. You can give it to a video editor or you can do it yourself. Again, if you know how to edit videos, you can use CapCut or whatever those video editor softwares that are available on the market, whichever one you are comfortable with. And then finally, you've got graphic design. So when you clicked on this video, there was a thumbnail. Thumbnails are probably the hardest thing to get right. That's why people like Mr. Beast have $1 billion plus brand, just because they get so many people clicking on the videos. I mean, obviously there's a lot of other elements to him. He does amazing videos and he doesn't just make faceless videos either. But my point is, you're going to get people to click on a video. You can make a fantastic video, right? You can spend 10 grand on a video, motion graphics, 3D animation, everything. It looks like a game. And if no one clicks on it, then it's just a waste of your money. So the graphic design for the thumbnail is very important. You want to get a video editor that can do it if you cannot do it yourself. And you have to do it in a way that is aligned to your brand. This way, people will get to know, like, and trust your brand over time through seeing the YouTube videos. And as your company grows and your brand grows, you get more awareness and your channel grows on YouTube. In particular, it means that your video content will be suggested to more people over time via the algorithm. Now, thumbnails might not be so important on things like Instagram or LinkedIn. However, you can upload a thumbnail when you upload the videos. You do have a choice there. So it might be something that you all want to do. Now, doing all of this yourself can be a mountain of work. In fact, it's probably more work doing this yourself than it is just to set up a camera and speak on camera, right? But if you're the type of person that is already procrastinating and not building a personal brand or doesn't like to be on camera, like I once didn't and still don't really much at the moment to this day, but it's just something that I have to do. I'm learning to do it. But if you're not someone that wants to invest the time, maybe you've got other priorities, that's perfectly fine, because this is a full-time job and you probably don't want another full-time job on top of all the things that you're doing. Okay, so of course you can work with video CEOs, but this isn't a video about pitching you guys. Just click links in the description below. There is a free school community with all of these frameworks. You can see all of our videos and things like that. But now you know the power of faceless video content for your business. Guys, this is not a new concept. It's been around for quite a long time now. There is faceless Instagram and TikTok theme pages. There's faceless YouTube channels. These theme pages and these YouTube channels make passive income for the owners of these channels. Entire companies are built on them. I've even got a few faceless YouTube channels myself. This is something that can make you and your business money. Instead of having to sponsor other people's videos, you can sponsor your own. Instead of having to work with influencers, you can create your own avatars. The series that I'm going to do with you guys over the next few weeks is hopefully going to blow your mind, because the things that you can do now with AI and the technology that we have here at Video CEOs is outrageous. Okay, it's changing everything. The world is changing in every industry. And I want to give you guys the secrets and the tools and give you a bit of an update on what we're doing here, so that you can also do it yourself if you want, or give you an opportunity to work with us, or maybe even work for us as a video editor. Who knows? So, guys, if you enjoyed this one, let me know in the comments below if you've got any questions, and I'll see you in the next one.